So yeah, guys, what I'm seeing here is pretty much what we just discovered. But yeah, we have this air energy in your energy that's being very manipulative with this King of Swords in reverse. They're manipulative, severe, ruthless, loss of emotional control, misuse of power, and weakness. By that Ice Queen showing up, although this could be your person's baby mama, they could also still be in a position of power. We don't know what they do for a living. This could be like a cop, social worker, lawyer, anything of that sort, where they have a position of power to make whatever it is that they put up against you to seem legit because of their position. But this person is weak. I feel like with this Seven of Wands, they're in competition with you. They're struggling with the idea of their baby daddy being with you. So they're trying to defend themselves. They're trying to be in competition with you. They're trying to challenge your relationship. And with this Hermit here in the upright, this Virgo energy, I feel like they're just digging up dirt. Could be investigating you, watching you. And they also could be like in a form of hermit mode, just so that they could dig up information on you, and also be in their magician bag. With this Magician here in the upright, still the same air energy. However, they're still disorganized, scattered, careless, unfocused, impulsive, unpredictable, and violent. With this Knight of Swords in the reverse, I feel like it's still the same energy of that Ice Queen. Meanwhile, this person is, having nightmares, anxiety, overwhelmed, worry, and fear. They're depressed. They're having insomnia. They're going through trauma and despair. And this is the Nine of Wands, still air energy. They feel like they lost their baby daddy, baby mama, whatever. This grief, loss, despair, regret, pessimism, disappointment, feeling unloved or abandoned. That's where all of this is stemming from. Meanwhile, you and your person is over here in this Three of Cups energy, Cancer energy, celebrating. You're getting, you have friends, you're being supported. There are some collaborations going on, creativity, community, and sharing. And with this Knight of Cups, baby daddy could have proposed to you. So, and this is Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy. So let's see. What is this King of Swords in reverse right back here? Manipulate this energy. So we have the Five of Wands in reverse. This person probably tried to avoid conflict, was scattered, agreeing to disagree, passive, resolve problems. They probably thought that baby daddy, all of this had come to an end. They were holding back, being indecisive, hesitation, or either reckless, fearless, bad choices, and risk taking. That's why I was like, this person probably cheated. So they took a lot of risk, and they want this recovery after loss. They want to heal, release, be, optimistic, and they want this person or baby daddy to forgive them. Meanwhile, what is this? Seven of Wands here in collective energy. Kind of feels like maybe baby daddy strung this person along for a little while. Yeah, they want wholeness. They want accomplishment. But they're still getting rejected. They're still depressed. There's delays and misunderstanding and a lack of passion. With this Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's like they want this old cycle to be complete as far as how baby daddy feels about them, so that they can begin again. But that's not happening. So this is making this person brutal, and they lack passion, or baby daddy is lacking passion. They don't want to be with this person no more, especially not after all this. Anything else about this Seven of Wands here in collective energy? They want this balance back. They want to give and receive. Maybe they want money from baby daddy. They want him to be generous. That stars energy with the Six of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Wands is just fire energy, and the World is just earth energy. So yeah, this person wants to close out this cycle, this old cycle. They just want baby daddy to come back to them and start over. But this person, baby daddy, is constantly rejecting them. What is this Hermit? But it feels like it's all about money as well. What is this Hermit here? It's this Queen of Swords, that Water Queen in the reverse. I mean, that air. Critical, dismissive, overbearing, overly emotional, cruel, cold-hearted, and bitter. That's what I'm saying. That's why they're doing all this investigation, digging up stuff, because they're disorganized. They're having setbacks and delays, obstacles to long-term goals. Yeah, because they feel like they're supposed to be moving forward with baby daddy. And baby daddy is out of there. But this is Libra and Aries energy. What else about this Hermit? And it could be that your person is in this Hermit mode when it comes down to this woman as well. Yeah, this person is still this Queen of Swords. In the reverse is still, lying, have hidden intentions, giving this illusion. And it's still anxiety, fear there as well. This is Pisces energy with the moon here. So this person, what I feel like your person is discovering, that this person is still lying. They're cruel, cold-hearted, and bitter. And because of that, they're disorganized. receiving these setback, delays, and obstacles. And they're also hiding their hidden intentions, you know, hiding their true intentions, I mean, as far as what they're trying to do. And I feel like they just want this baby daddy to take care of them and not you. Not the Magician here. So we have rapid change, movement, action, quick decisions, freedom, and air travel with this 8 of Wands. And then we have judgment here, rebirth, action, renewal, judgment, inner calling, absolution, forgiveness, and awakening. So this could also be your person in their magician bag, like you all moving forward, getting jobs. Could be calling judgment on this person, this baby mama. However, you're having a rebirth right now. You're jumping into action. It's a renewal from all of the setbacks you all have experienced, all of the poverty, delays, you know. What else about this Magician here? There is some illusions and temptations, overwhelmed by choices and distractions though. With this 7 of Cups in reverse. And I feel like it's still this baby mama still trying to bring these illusions and being tempting to your dude to try to make this person distracted. What is this Knight of Swords here? So I feel like this Empress in reverse is still this baby mama. And for some reason I feel like this person has some type of dependence on your legacy or your person's legacy. They feel like they still supposed to be with this with baby daddy to build this legacy, security, family, establish wealth, long-term success. They still want this 10 of Pentacles with this person. And they want to be codependent on this person, but they're empty. They have creative blocks. They're inactive. They don't have any concentration. They're indecisive, and they have a lot of anxiety, which we've already seen. What else? For some reason, they want to be tied to this person's or they want to cause conflict when it comes to this person's legacy. With this discouraged, distracted, procrastination, creating conflict, depressed, immaturity with this Page of Wands. They could be using this child to cause a lot of problems. But yeah, I feel like this Empress in reverse is just depressed because they're not tied to this person's, to baby daddy's legacy, and they're not able to marry this person and raise this family because they just not one at this point. What is this nine of wands, right? I mean nine of swords right here. What's causing these nightmares, anxiety? Because of this emotional loss, emptiness, repressed emotion, blocked logic. This Ace of Cups in reverse. What else? And justice stepped in. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and law. I feel like baby mama, somewhere along the way, this person might have lost custody of their child. They was trying to cause this for you. I feel like it ended up happening to them. What else? And then we have the High Priestess here. Intuition, sensitivity, sacred knowledge, divine feminine, mystery, high morals, the subconscious, trust yourself. So I feel like you knew this was going to happen with this person. What else? What else with this Nine of Swords? There's disharmony, isolation, unskilled, misalignment, group conflict, lack of teamwork. Yeah, because she didn't want to work together and at least go along and get along for the sake of a child. And also, I believe whoever this judge was in this legal dispute, they were a high priestess as well, so they saw through the bull. So what is this Five of Cups here in the collective's energy? Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? Reverse. So with the I feel like with the Hierophant here, still this Taurus or Earth energy, I feel like this is your person. But this Five of Cups here is because this person had their own personal beliefs. They were rebellious. There was a misconception and they were going against the rules. And they also were in this Four of Cups, in meditation, reevaluation, seclusion, and contemplation. What else? I feel like they didn't have good intention, no real spiritual backing. And because they were losing, especially when they didn't consider losing their child, it sent them to a space of depression. So I feel like this Five of Cups is them losing their child to the father. So we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. Protective, generous, motherly, provided financially, nurturing and practical. And then with this 2 of Wands, indecision, hard choices, coming to crossroad, compromise, and confusion. It's like this person knows that now they have to get along with you in order to be able to see this child. That's what it's giving with this Queen of Pentacles in the upright. And they wasn't expecting it. So now it's like they're gonna have to compromise. And I still feel like they're in a state of confusion. Like, how did this happen? This was a part of the plan. So what is this 3 of Cups here in the collective's energy? So we have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Pisces energy. And the Sun. So we have the 9 of Cups, selfishness, greed, materialism, lack of inner joy, laziness, and indulgence. However, with the Sun, positivity, pleasure, happiness, success, fun, love, vitality, joy, celebration, inspiration, all is well. I feel like there's a level of selfishness here and greed, laziness, because this is you finding out that you're pregnant with this little boy. Especially with this 6 of Cups coming in behind it, childhood, you know, happy memories, familiarity, and joy. But it's definitely children here. It's like a big brother is going to meet the little sister, or vice versa. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. But I do feel like because of this new money you and your person have come into, there could be a little bit of selfishness, greed, materialism. I don't think there is a lack of inner joy, but I do feel like it could be a little bit of laziness and indulgence going on, because everything is positive. It's pleasure, it's happiness, success, fun, love, vitality, joy, celebration, inspiration, all is well. So yeah, there's a level of innocence here. It's nostalgia, it's a gift, reunion, happy memories. You're making happy memories, but I just feel like it's a baby on the way. So that's why as well. What is this Knight of Cups here in the collective's energy? So we have the Emperor in the reverse. So this Knight of Cups is here for domination, excessive control, inflexibility, reckless, lack of discipline, and stubborn, leaving home, moving, arguments, misunderstanding, poor communication, transition, and conflict. Both Aries energy. That's the 4 of Wands in reverse with the Emperor reverse. What else about this Knight of Cups here? So this is Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius. Imbalance, excess, extremes, overindulgence, addiction, self-healing, realignment. I feel like this is that person, after seeing you all come into abundance and wealth, this is the person that was trying to actually steal and cause conflict. So maybe now they're trying to apologize. Cause ain't nothing about what led up to this Knight of Cups giving romantic. It's reckless, stubborn, arguments, misunderstanding, conflict. This could have been a roommate as well. They're imbalanced, excess, extremes, overindulgent, addiction. So yeah, I believe this is that energy of that person. But now they want to apologize. They did all of these things and now they're bringing you this apology. It also could very well be the same baby mama energy. But I feel like this is a separate energy. So under the bottom we have Ace of Swords, mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, logic, sharp mind, surgery, and power. We have the Tower in reverse, fear of changes, averting disaster, stormy time, restlessness, and collapse. I feel like this for this person. They may have to go into surgery. And they have fears around these changes. Or something like that. But we do have healing. So, yeah. Healing under the bottom. So this person possibly will heal, or is healing coming in for you and your person. But I'll be right back, guys, and we'll clarify a little bit more. Alright guys, sorry about that. I am back. I handle something really quick. So yeah, let's clarify a little bit more. Just a second. In a reverse over here, please. And collect this energy. It says ego check interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. Protective shell. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. What is this? 7 of Wands here. facade of concern. Someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding into ulterior motives. So I feel like this King of Swords in the reverse, which I feel like is that Ice Queen is doing all of this out of ego. They're keeping this information hidden, like their true emotions, under this protective shell. They're putting on the facade of concern, probably to your person. When it comes down to your person, like trying to give that they're not causing all of this chaos, but they really are. And then when your person, confronts this person, they are probably pretending to be concerned or show concern for them in whatever situation they are explaining to this person. That's what I'm getting from that. So what is this 7 of Wands here? They're holding back. Not being fully open. They're just saying the same thing. Like this person is just fake. Mixed signals. The signals from someone are unclear and confusing. Once again, that confusion and illusion. What is this hermit here? Let me collect this energy. Unspoken tensions. Tensions lurk beneath the surface. I feel like it's making really everyone involved uneasy. And there is a supportive circle. You will encounter people who will truly care and support you. I do believe there is a community here. Maybe you have friends and family that support you all. Although this person is causing a lot of chaos, you do have friends and family who are, supporting you and guiding you through this process. Or they have been. Anything else? I feel like these people help you get to the root of what's going on, whether it's you or your person. Yeah, with this shocking discovery about this person, it says the shocking discovery is on the way. And I feel like with this hermit, you are investigating, cutting through all the fluff to see where the problem actually lies. Who is this person? Why are they behaving this way? What type of background do they have, especially with dealing with other people and other relationships, whether it be family, friends, or exes? Like, who is this person and why are they telling so many lies and starting up so much confusion? And then I feel like it was other people of the community who actually revealed some things about this person to you. What is this Magician here? Like, these people were keeping quiet, but this person was causing a lot of tension with other people for other reasons. What is this Magician here? Let me collect this energy. Push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. This is around somebody keeping secrets or be asked to keep one. What else? fooled by the appearances. So yeah, I feel like this person might have been causing a lot of push and pull in the relationship, but at the same time, between you and your person, you all had your own secrets of probably doing your own manipulation, because you weren't fooled by this person's appearances and the foolishness. This could have been that you could literally been alchemizing this, the energy surrounding the situation, or you could have been praying. You actually could have been, protecting yourselves spiritually in different ways. So what is this Knight of Swords here in the reverse in the collective energy? Get some more clarity from the universe, please, on this Knight of Swords in the reverse. Protect your heart, guard your emotions to avoid hurt. Ulterior motive, someone may be getting close to you with hidden intentions. Truth, partial truth. Only sharing parts of the truth that benefit oneself. What is this Nine of Swords here? Just giving the same. Exposing lies. The truth will eventually be exposed. A hidden truth. Facts haven't been fully revealed. What is this? Five of Cups here. It's complicated, more complex than it seems. This person could be doing something like what's on this picture, putting you guys' pictures up, figuring out how they gonna manipulate, or they did do this. Spreading gossip, rumors are quickly spreading. Yeah, about this Ice Queen, because they took a L. What else? Breaking news, a surprising revelation will shift your perspective. Yeah, because the truth is coming out. This person is taking an L, and I believe they lost their actual child here to the dad. What is this Three of Cups here? Yeah, this is the inner circle. She's being excluded from the inner circle, of course. This Three of Cups. Desires, unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions. What else about this Three of Cups? Authentic self, showing true self courageously. So I feel like with this inner circle, you all are still celebrating. I don't feel like you're being left out of this inner circle, but I think the third party is. But in this inner circle, you can, be your authentic self, express inner desires, needs, emotions, whatever, and you're not being judged. What is this Knight of Cups here? Loyal or not, someone is testing your loyalty. That's what I was saying, because it feels like this is the person that actually was scheming and scamming, trying to steal something, or did steal something. The drug addict. What else? Doubt surface. Someone trusting you is starting to waver. I feel like that's you toward this person. You were testing someone's loyalty, and you are the one starting to have doubts. As far as whoever this person is masculine energy. I don't think this is your person. I think this is someone who was dealing with your person. As far as friendship, could be a family member of theirs. But it says intrigue. Someone is intrigued by you and wants to know you better. This person may secretly like you or something like that. But yeah, it just gives that same energy of this person is very much so trash, and everything that they have been doing has been fake and phony, and they're doing all of this extra behind the scenes trying to get their baby daddy back, and they just been doing a lot. So yeah, that's all I'm getting from this. And then this other party coming in on the same type of time as well. They just not as doing as much as baby mama doing, but all of it is bad. It's giving, those are not the people y'all need to be, hanging around. Ultimately, so much love to the universe for those messages. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see what's going on as far as in the love department. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Then we have return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. What else? Clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. have shocking, return, clarity, only you, nourish, pain, perspective. Let me get a couple more. So I feel like with this shocking, this turmoil, trouble, and all this unexpected events and news and mishaps came from whatever that Ice Queen was doing. It may have even led to you guys separating for a little while, but there was a return here with second chance, opportunity, and making amends. Y'all were able to get clarity, the truth, intentions, and honesty. And I feel like with this only you, both of you all know that you're devoted to each other, you're attached, you crave each other. So I feel like you're nourishing this now, this new journey, or this second layer of your journey together. So there's a lot of self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding. And I feel like it's to heal this pain, although you're apprehensive, afraid, and cautious because of what this person did. Yeah, I feel like you're healing this and getting through this pain together. And you realize with this perspective here, you're better off together. You're happy. You're in a clear headspace. But I feel like this shallow here, hollow, empty, and boredom. That's why this person was doing it. Because they're hollow on the inside. They're empty and they're bored with their life. Especially without their twin flame. And I feel like they feel like your person is their twin flame, but they're not. They're your twin flame. You're mirroring each other. You have shared feelings and you reflect each other. When you look at that person, you see your reflection. When they look at you, they see their reflection. But what I'm noticing is on the bottom we have curse. So I feel like that was the energy of that other person. They were doing hexes, witchcraft, and they have a very negative mind. In the middle, we have one day, somewhere, another time. It may be what they're thinking. And then this person is probably silenced right now, frozen with no words. They're being, a stone wall. Well, let's see what this is. What is this shocking here? What is that about? And the collective's energy. Nine of Swords again. Worries, negativity, unhappiness, obsessive feelings, anxiety, stress, focusing on the past, guilt, regret, overthinking, remorse, nightmares, and insomnia. Gemini energy. What is this return here? So I feel this return. Yeah, someone got kicked out in the cold, got abandoned, but I feel like now you're back celebrating with this Three of Cups. Once again, there's this clarity here. I feel like with this sun in the reverse, you realize with this clarity why, you lost a commitment or job. Basically why you were going through so much turmoil. And then we had this Queen of Wands in the reverse, this Leo energy, someone that was overbearing, jealous, dogmatic, and irrational, quick to take offense, was interfering. This person could have been also doing some form of witchcraft as well, as we saw. And then this is the Hangman in reverse. Even though they could have been doing all of that, it's still, wasted effort, false prophecy, failure, lack of limits, lack of directness, lack of sacrifice. It's like whatever they were doing, it only worked temporarily. They couldn't have you hung up for long, but you all got truth and the true intentions, and just the truth and clarity behind this whole situation. What is this only you here? Feel like now you realize that it's only you and your person that are devoted to each other and attached and crave each other, because being disloyal to one another, I feel like you realize that you might be going in the wrong direction by giving up on each other when you did separate. And I feel like by you all separating, this left both of you vulnerable with the Six of Swords in the reverse. And it caused even more stagnation. And definitely a lot of sadness, which was keeping you low vibrational. So, what is this nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul finding here? Because it feels like now you're focused on nourishing your self-growth, self-focus, soul finding, because all of these failures, loss, postponement, stagnation, being insecure, in discomfort, mistrusting of people and each other because of this energy of this other person, all this contradiction and incomplete happiness. You already left home, so it's time to nourish everything and rebuild, refocus, re-strategize. What else about this nourish? Queen of Cups in reverse. This indecisive behaviors, gossipy, cannot keep secrets, untrustworthy, dishonest, vicious, alcohol and substance abuse. So this could be the same Ice Queen, or this is another energy. Maybe you and your person could have started drinking a little bit more. But I don't feel like this is you all. I feel like this is the energy that was coming up against you all in some way. Could have been the same baby mama, or this could be some other party, because this person was trying to get others in the community involved. So yeah, what is this pain here? We have this King of Pentacles in the upright, mature, successful businessman, powerful, financially blessed, self-improvement, high status, liking the good life, power, control. But the pain is insurmountable problems, discomfort, betrayal, separation, immigration, some losses, sterility. With this Ten of Wands in the reverse, what else about this pain? I believe your person is this earth sign, as I've stated, but I feel like all of this spell work directed at you and them, although this person is a King of Pentacles normally, but with all this spell work, it's causing us a lot of problems, discomfort. I don't feel like there was any betrayal, but I do feel like it was a lot of, there was some separation and some losses here. What else? And trying to find balance with this Two of Pentacles in the upright. Capricorn energy. I feel like with this unstable temperament as well, there was probably some tempers flaring towards one another, but it was just this person projecting all this low vibrational energy. What is this perspective here? So we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. With this Ten of Cups in the reverse, this loss of friendship, misunderstandings, or quarrels within the family, broken home, lack of security or stability, and betrayal. I feel like this is from both ends. Whoever that Knight of Cups was, as well as this Ice Queen, they're creating all these misunderstandings. That Knight of Cups could have been a family member too. But these people had all of these hidden intentions, giving all these illusions. And this is Pisces energy too. All of these hidden agendas, what they were trying to accomplish, and how they were trying to uproot your stability and relationship. So now you have a clearer perspective. And I feel like this is just with those parties, you're better off without these people and all of their lies and deceit and agendas and confusions and illusions. What is this shallow here? Yeah, I feel like even though with all of this that has transpired, you have decided to move forward and, you know, work on your wealth. There's a new business venture or business opportunity that you're going to or stepping into. Yeah, just letting all of the just healing from all of the turmoil that transpired at this point. And but they're still looking like with this Seven of Swords in the reverse, there's still some fight, slander, disappointment in a family or with a friendship, but good in love. So somebody is still trying to comfort you guys. However, like it says, they're shallow. They're just hollow, empty, and bored. So they're just trying to make something work. It's just not. At this point, really, after doing all of this to my relationship and my life, you think we gonna get that together? What is this twin flame here? So we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. So yeah, this giving like this could be baby mama. Still, the temperamental, negligent, mistrustful, excessively afraid of failure, spends too much time on material things and forgetful. And then this Hermit in the reverse, immaturity, vices, darkness, stubbornness, betrayal, deceit, misogyny, celibacy, hidden enemies, excessively shy, unsociable. Yeah, it's just both giving that same energy. This person thinks that they the twin flame to your person, but they not. Absolutely not. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse cannot match this King of Pentacles. This ain't that. So that they're the twin flame and they're not. And then here's that Knight of Cups again. And they're in the reverse. Lazy and deceitful, dissolute and ruthless, unrequited love. So, yeah. What else? Let's get into this yin and yang. vibrations, healing, unworthiness, expectations, and values. So I feel like some of you guys need to focus on your self-worth right now and focus on being on a high vibrational frequency. You need to heal any unworthiness that you may be feeling. Stand firm on your expectations and your values. Don't lower your standards regardless. We have this masculine energy here and yang. This is logical, confident, assertive, protective, wounded, controlling, aggressive, egoic. So, although you may be logical and confident, assertive, and protective, you could be a bit wounded right now, depending on what you have been going through. You could be a bit controlling. All of it feels like it's based on, situations from the past. You could be a little aggressive and egoic, but I feel like those are the parts of you that needs to be worked on. And I feel like the wounded side of you need to allow your feminine or your person to come in and help heal these wounds. Stop being so controlling. Like, you can only control yourself. So that controlling part is very unattractive and it's not a desirable trait. Neither is being aggressive and egoic. Like, get out of your ego. You don't have to be aggressive. Especially when you're dealing with your counterpart as a masculine energy. So you need to chill with that and save that type of behavior, that aggressiveness, for the enemy. Your person is not your enemy. So we have the moon here in intuition, subconsciousness, emotions, fear, deceit. Things are not as they appear. I feel like for the both of you, there could be, emotions that are out of control, or, a little bit off right now because of what all you've been through. There's fear because of all of this energy this person was directing towards you and sabotaging your life and creating chaos and confusion in your life. However, I feel like you don't need to walk in fear, although people can be deceitful. But once again, as you found out with this person, everything is not what it appears to be, because some people are manipulating different situations to make them seem real and legit, but they're not. So just tap into your intuition to know what's real and what's not. Like, take some time out to meditate and focus, hone in on your third eye, keep your third eye cleansed, by focusing on what you're eating and putting into your body that can cause your third eye to be blocked. Like, stay away from prescription drugs and a lot of chemicals, especially chemicals that calcify the third eye, and just focus more on strengthening your third eye abilities. So yeah, we also have autumn and timing card. This is a timing card. So for some of you around autumn, everything will start to blossom and grow. You'll be starting over. Your soul will be growing. You'll be clearing out old, timelines, old news, old situations, and this will be your time to set new intentions for your life. So keep that in mind around autumn. It's where everything will start to turn around. And so we have Venus here with offer. This is romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attractions, and then an offer. So somebody's going to be offering someone something. I feel like this is giving more or less a proposal. However, because it's romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and offer. So that's just what I'm getting from this. So yeah, an offer will be coming up. And then we have freedom here with Uranus, leap of faith, breaking free, new cycle, fast change, new direction. So from when autumn comes in, everything else is going to take off as long as you're doing the work to heal, this feeling of unworthiness, these wounds which are masculine, that aggressiveness and controllingness and this egotistical side, and as long as you're tapping into your intuition from autumn on, everything will be on the up and up. So yeah, just get prepared for that. And on the bottom we have nostalgia, memories, missing someone, past life, soulmate, the past. So and then right behind it, kisses, love, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So yeah, it's gonna be, I feel like the nostalgia is going to be that feeling of before this person started to interfere with the relationship, you're gonna get back to that state. So I hope, because we have guarded here and vulnerable, holding patterns, security at all costs, blocked heart chakra. So allow your heart chakra to open back up. And I do see a child here. So like I said, I feel like there's going to be a new bundle of joy coming soon. There could be an unexpected storm, destruction, conflict, unforeseen change, sudden news. But I don't really feel like that's for you. Even if it is, you're going to get through it. Just, remember this love, unconditional. So that means no matter what is going on, you're going to weather the storm with this person. So you can get through, and love is the highest frequency. So as long as you continue to love on each other, you will get through whatever together. It's in the middle. So it says structure, foundation, wants to build a foundation, balance, building, slow and steady, and forming. So you're building the foundation now. It's just getting stronger and stronger by these tests that have been thrown at you. So yeah, that's what we have on that as far as the yin and yang. Let's see. Self-direction. we have focus and catalyst. Embrace the challenges that propel you forward. That's what I feel like this storm is going to do. Just some challenges to propel you forward. You just gotta know that when these challenges arise, you just gotta stick together and get through them. Like how they say, you good all by yourself, but y'all are forced together, and that's what you need to realize. So share the joy, gratitude, remember the smile, watch his blessings flow into your life. So yeah, embrace the challenges so that you can watch these blessings flow into your life. And then we have release carnival night. Make friends, heal, and transform. Maybe you all need to visit a carnival or go out to a concert, a party, and just hang out with friends, make new friends. So it says the now haughty reminder behavior. Avoiding the heart, face the reality. The now haughty. I don't really know what that means, but this dog look like he chilling with his shades on and his rope chain. So maybe that's what you need to do. Like, maybe you just need to chill out, fix yourself up, get some sun. So we have success and abundance, status and privilege, maintaining humility and balance. So I feel like you're gonna get there. You're gonna be someone of status and privilege soon, because that success and abundance is coming. So just remember to remain humble and to keep the balance. Like, don't become like judgmental. Don't forget where you come from. Don't become a snob. Make sure that you're still being true to yourself. You know, just remember your humble beginnings and what all you went through. You don't have to act snobby, and you don't need to be all work and no play. So also we have discover new world, intuitive wisdom in new territory, unlock the ultimate truth. So yeah, still work on your work on being a seeker, finding out more truths and discovering more truths about, you know, life in general. Become very intuitive. Like, continue to focus on your third eye, making sure that it is properly nourished. Make sure that you're keeping it cleansed. Make sure that you're using it and not ignoring it. So yeah, just like she's doing, reading, finding out more and more wisdom. You know, channel getting downloads from the universe. You don't even have to read in the books. But we also have surface story, look beyond appearances, uncover hidden depths for transformation. So yeah, I feel like this means that the people that surround you are the people that you choose to allow into your space at this time should be more than just surface level people. Like, just because they look good and want to hang out, they need to have some depth to them, something that you can learn from each other. It should be another space of you achieving different levels of wisdom and knowledge and all of that. They can't be boring and shallow, you know, nothing really going on, nothing more to talk about than just gossip and things like that. You just want to surround yourself with people that's more on your speed to growth and expansion. Someone in your energy may be suffering from some mental health issues. And yeah, this is like what I was saying. You can get celestial messages from, you the cosmos. And this will help you experience some inner peace as well. But this is quantum harmony. So, yeah. So those are the things that I feel like you should be surrounding yourself with, like the type of people, the type of conversations, the type of time. You may have to find you a spiritual group or a club or something like that, so that you can connect with people of your same tribe and your same interest. So, yeah, let me check my battery and